Have you ever woken up in the morning? The sun is shining, you are ready to start your day, but the moment you try to lift your head off the pillow, you feel it? That sharp, stabbing resistance. It feels like a rusty hinge that refuses to move. You try to turn your head to the left, and a line of fire shoots down to your shoulder blade. You try to tilt it to the right, and it feels like there is a concrete block sitting on your trapezius muscle. Welcome to the silent epidemic of the modern world. Welcome to the frozen neck. If you are watching this video right now, I know exactly how you feel. I know that this isn't just about pain. It is about how this stiffness ruins your entire day. It makes driving a car dangerous because you can't check your blind spot. It makes working at a computer agony. It triggers tension headaches that wrap around your skull like a tight band. And the worst part? It makes you irritable. It makes you tired. Because carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders isn't just a metaphor for you. Right now, it is a physical reality. I am Dr. Caroline Bennett, and in my years of practice, I have seen thousands of patients walk through my door holding their necks, eyes squinting in pain, begging for relief. They have tried painkillers, they have tried expensive pillows, they have tried ignoring it hoping it would go away. But it never does it? Because the root of the problem isn't just a bad sleep. The root of the problem is a combination of chronic inflammation, micromuscle spasms, and a nervous system that has forgotten how to switch off. We live in a world where we are constantly looking down. We look down at our phones, down at our laptops, down at our children. Our heads weigh between 10 to 12 pounds. But for every inch you tilt it forward, that weight doubles on your spine. By the time you are looking at your smartphone, your neck is holding up the equivalent of a 60-pound weight. Imagine carrying an 8-year-old child around your neck for 8 hours a day. That is what you are doing to your cervical spine. But here is the good news. The solution I am going to share with you today does not require a prescription. It does not require a chiropractor to crack your bones. It does not require you to buy a $1,000 gadget. The solution is hidden in nature. It is a specific, potent, and almost miraculous combination that unlocks the muscle fibers from the inside out. I call it the liquid relief. Today, I am going to teach you how to make a specific transdermal compound right in your own kitchen. This isn't just rubbing oil on yourself. This is science. We are going to use a carrier agent that penetrates deep into the dermis, and we are going to infuse it with two of the most powerful analgesic and antispasmodic agents known to botany. When you apply this, and I will show you exactly how to apply it because the technique is just as important as the ingredients, you will feel an immediate reaction. First, a cooling sensation that numbs the sharp pain. Then, a deep, penetrating heat that increases blood flow, flushing out the lactic acid and toxins that are gluing your muscles together. And finally, a wave of relaxation that travels from the base of your skull all the way down to your fingertips. If you have been living with a stiff neck for days, weeks, or even years, your relief starts right now. I want you to stop what you are doing. Put down the phone or at least prop it up at eye level. Take a deep breath. Because we are about to melt that concrete block off your shoulders. Are you ready to feel light again? Are you ready to regain your full range of motion? Stay with me, because this remedy is going to change the way you treat pain forever. Before we mix our liquid relief, we need to understand what we are treating. Knowledge is the first step to healing. When you say, "My neck hurts," you are usually talking about a war going on between three major players in your anatomy. First, the trapezius. This is that large diamond-shaped muscle that covers your upper back and runs up to your neck. When you are stressed, when you are cold, or when you are anxious, your shoulders hike up towards your ears. This is an evolutionary response to danger, designed to protect the jugular vein from predators. But in modern life, we stay in this position for hours while typing or driving. The trapezius becomes rock hard, creating that feeling of carrying a heavy weight. Second, the levator scapulae. Its only job is to lift your shoulder blade. But when you look down at a screen, this muscle gets stretched and strained, developing what we call trigger points. These are nasty little knots that send pain shooting up into your head and down into your back. Third, and often ignored, the sternocleidomastoid, or SCM. These are the big ropa muscles at the front of your neck. Most people massage the back of the neck, but the problem often lies in the front. When these get tight from looking down, they can cause dizziness, jaw pain, and severe headaches behind the eyes. The remedy we are making today targets all three. We need something that can penetrate these dense muscle layers and tell the nervous system that it is safe to let go. Now let's go to your kitchen. You don't need a pharmacy, you need nature's pharmacy. We are going to create a potent massage oil. Do not underestimate this because it is homemade. The chemical compounds found in these ingredients are the basis for many modern pharmaceutical muscle rubs, but here, we are using them in their pure, undiluted, and most potent form. We start with the base. We are not using lotion. Lotions are full of water and alcohol, which evaporate quickly. We need a fatty acid vehicle. We are going to use organic coconut oil. Coconut oil is unique because it consists of medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs. Why does this matter? Because it has a small molecular structure that allows it to absorb quickly into the skin, carrying the active ingredients with it, while leaving a smooth glide for the massage. It is also naturally anti-inflammatory, so it begins to soothe the skin immediately upon contact. Now we add our first active ingredient, peppermint essential oil, or mentha piperita. This is your painkiller. Peppermint oil contains a high concentration of menthol. When applied to the skin, menthol does something fascinating. It tricks your nerve endings. It creates a cooling sensation that immediately distracts the brain from the pain signal. It acts as a gatekeeper, blocking the transmission of pain. But it doesn't stop there. It acts as a vasodilator. It opens up the blood vessels in the area. Remember, a tight muscle is a starved muscle. It lacks blood and oxygen. Peppermint rushes fresh, oxygenated blood into the area to flush out the waste products causing the stiffness. Our second active ingredient is lavender essential oil, or Lavandula angustifolia. This is your relaxant. While peppermint wakes up the blood flow, lavender puts the nervous system to sleep. It contains linalool and linylyl acetate. These compounds are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream and have been proven to sedate the central nervous system. It reduces the cortisol, the stress hormone, that is keeping your shoulders hiked up to your ears. It is the antispasmodic agent. It tells the muscle fibers to unclench and release their grip. Here is the golden ratio for your mixture. Do not use the essential oils directly on the skin undiluted, as they can be too strong. You will need 2 tablespoons of solid coconut oil. If you only have fractionated liquid coconut oil, that works too, but the solid form is better for massage. To this, add 5 to 8 drops of peppermint essential oil and 5 to 8 drops of lavender essential oil. Mix this in a small glass bowl. If your coconut oil is solid, mash it with a spoon until it becomes a creamy paste. The warmth of your hands will melt it later. Having the oil is only 50% of the solution. How you apply it is the other 50%. You cannot just slap it on and hope for the best. You need to perform a targeted self-release. I want you to imagine you are in my clinic right now. Let's do this together. First, the warming. Take a generous amount of your mixture. Rub it vigorously between your palms. Friction creates heat. You want the oil to be warm before it touches your neck. Cup your hands over your nose and take a deep breath in. Inhale the peppermint and lavender. This is aromatherapy. It signals your brain to start relaxing before you even touch the muscle. Next, the coat. Apply the oil broadly. Start from the base of your hairline, go down the back of your neck, and spread it out over your shoulders, and even a little bit onto your chest around the collarbone area. We want the entire area saturated. Now we target the front. Turn your head slightly to the left. You will see a muscle pop out on the right side of your neck, running from behind your ear to your collarbone. This is the SCM. Using your thumb and index finger, I want you to gently pincer grasp this muscle. Do not press hard. Just hold it. It might feel tender. Gently massage it up and down. This releases the tension that pulls your head forward. Do this for 30 seconds on each side. Next, we move to the headache killer, the suboccipital glide. Place your thumbs right at the base of your skull, where the head meets the neck. You will feel two little hollow spots. Press in and up. Now while pressing, slowly tilt your head back. You will feel a sensation that I call good pain. These are the suboccipital muscles. They are responsible for most tension headaches. Hold that pressure, breathe in the peppermint aroma, and glide your thumbs outwards towards your ears. Repeat this 5 times. Then we tackle the weight lifter, the trapezius need. Take your right hand, reach across your chest, and grab your left shoulder muscle. Dig your fingers in. Now here is the trick. Do not just rub. Pin and stretch. Pin the muscle down with your fingers, and then slowly turn your head to the opposite side. You will feel a deep, burning stretch. You are physically pinning the muscle fiber and stretching it away from the anchor point. This breaks up the fascia adhesions. Do this 3 times on each side. Finally, the flush. Use your open palms to stroke downwards from your neck to your shoulders. Imagine you are pushing the stress out of your body. Push it down and away, sweeping it off your shoulders. This oil and massage technique will give you immediate relief. I guarantee that if you do this tonight, you will sleep deeply and peacefully. But as your doctor and your friend, I want to make sure this pain doesn't come back tomorrow. We need to address the lifestyle habits that got you here. We need to address the text neck posture. I want you to try a simple experiment for the next 24 hours. Every time you pick up your phone, I want you to lift your elbows. Bring the phone to your face. Do not bring your face to the phone. It looks a bit silly, I know. You might look like a T-Rex. But who cares? Your spine cares. Your discs care. By simply lifting the phone to eye level, you reduce the load on your neck by 50 pounds. That is a massive difference over the course of a day. Also, we must talk about hydration. Our spinal discs are mostly water. They are like sponges that separate the vertebrae. When you are dehydrated, they shrink and dry up. They lose their ability to cushion your vertebrae and maintain space for the nerves. Drink water. It is the cheapest medicine in the world and the most effective way to keep your spine healthy. Finally, I want to touch on something spiritual and emotional. In psychosomatic medicine, we understand that the body reflects the mind. The neck represents flexibility. It represents our ability to see other sides of a situation. A stiff neck often correlates with stubbornness or a fear of what is coming. It correlates with an overwhelming sense of responsibility, the feeling that, I have to do it all. When you apply this oil tonight, I want you to treat it as a sacred ritual. As you rub the lavender into your skin, I want you to say to yourself or pray if you are a believer, I release the weight I was not meant to carry. I release the need to control everything. I trust that I am supported. Physical tension is often just emotional tension stored in the body. You have to give your body permission to let it go. My dear friends, you do not have to live in pain. Pain is a signal. It is a fire alarm. Do not just cut the wire to the alarm by taking a pill. Put out the fire. Use this liquid relief. Coconut oil, peppermint, lavender. It is simple, it is cheap, and it is powerful. It respects the biology of your body and works with your physiology, not against it. Try this tonight. Please, do not just watch this video and forget it. Go to your kitchen. If you don't have the oils, order them or go to the health store. It is a small investment for a life free of pain. I want you to come back to this video in 2 days. I want you to comment down below and tell me your results. Tell me that you can turn your head again. Tell me that the headache is gone. I live for those comments. They are why I do what I do. If this video helped you, if you felt even a moment of relief just by breathing and stretching with me, please support this channel so we can reach more people. Subscribe so you never miss a natural remedy. Click the like button. It helps YouTube show this solution to other people who are suffering in pain right now. And share this with someone you know who is always complaining about a stiff neck or a headache. You might just change their life today. Take care of your body. It is the only place you have to live. Until next time, be well.